plus Guide US TV. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/GuideUSTV1. Find us on Flickr, flickr.com/photos/GuideUSTV. And add us on LinkedIn, linkedin.com/GuideUSTV. Get guided with Guide Us TV. Get connected with Guide Us TV. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/GuideUSTV1. Join us on Google plus.google.com/+GuideUSTV. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/GuideUSTV1. Find us on Flickr, flickr.com/photos/GuideUSTV. And add us on LinkedIn, linkedin.com/GuideUSTV. Get guided with Guide Us TV. Get connected with Guide Us TV. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/GuideUSTV1. Join us on Google plus.google.com/+.
And you're watching this coming to you almost live all the way from here in Southern California. I'm your host, Yusuf Estes, and for the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about the cure. The cure for anything and everything that comes your way. And to help us know about that, we brought a former Baptist minister, Richard Kaifar. Salamu Alaikum, Richard. How are you?
Alsalamu Alaikum.
MashaAllah. Woo. And
my tongue's not all there together yet sometimes.
Yeah. All right. And we have also Dr. Adil. Assalamu alaikum. You keep popping up in there when I'm talking to him, but I know you can't control that. You just got so much effervescent energy. Yes. Assalamu alaikum, doctor. How are you?
Alaikum salam.
And tonight we have a special doctor replacing temporarily our good Dr. Shuaib, and he is none other than Dr. Sultan. Assalamu alaikum, doctor. How are you?
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah. How's everything going over there?
MashaAllah, doing everything well.
Tell everybody where you're at. What state are you in?
I'm in St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri, right in the middle of the country.
Missouri or Missouri?
Missouri. I don't know. Missouri. I lived in Missouri back.
Some call it.
I lived in Missouri back in the early 1960s. I was over there doing work. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. Alhamdulillah. All right. Now, guys, here's the deal. We advertised, we put on there, and I want everybody to know. First of all, you at home, I need you to share this right now. Don't do anything else until you share this. I'm just going to sit here while you do that. Okay. I told you share. Come on, hurry up. Okay, you shared. Yeah, good boy. And that one girl over there, I appreciate you sharing that too. All right. Anyway, now we advertised and we put it right on the screen. We said cure for anything and everything. It's the cure for anything and everything. Is it the black seed? No, we're going to find out about black seed in a minute. But is it zanzabil, also called ginger? Or is it asal, also called honey? Is it? Or is it a combination? Or is it all of them together? And so to help us find out more about that, we're going to start with Dr. Adil. Dr. Adil, please, inshallah, I want to open the subject of this black seed. I think you know something about that, sir. Is that right?
Black seed is a beautiful therapy, natural therapy that has been around for centuries, and a lot of people don't know about it. So we want to bring that to their attention to make sure that they know about it, to take advantage of it, it's an immune modulator in a positive way. You want somebody to build up your immune system. We know, for instance, now with coronavirus and any opportunistic infection, it only hits the people with bad, immune system and a weak immune system. So how could you do something about it? And the beautiful therapy is black seed. It builds the immune system. It has over 100 active ingredients in that. And I just give the reference. It was found in King Tut's tomb back in the ancient Egyptians. It's also mentioned in the Old Testament in Isaiah, and the book of Isaiah, and then also the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said in his black seed, the cure for all disease. So it is called the seed of blessing. There are some immune modulators that's been proven through the extensive research that was done on that will help basically from coughing, allergies, bronchitis, irritable bowel syndrome, autoimmune disease. It's an antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, anti-aging agent. There are an anti-inflammatory, which inflammation could be a part of a lot of diseases, especially the chronic diseases. It's a potent inhibitor of something called thromboxane 2, B2, leukotrienes, B4. These are all chemicals that mediates the inflammation in the body, and also interleukins and tumor necrosis factor that has to do with cell death that can actually help to fight cancer cells and cancer growth. It also helps the mental concentration. It helps the memory. It helps the people who can looking for energy. It may even help with some weight loss. There are tons of things that the immune system could benefit from black seed. It has no side effects, no interaction with any medication, and I believe that everybody, especially now we're talking about having disparity in the victims of coronavirus and all that in certain communities. They please take advantage of the something that is natural, that is safe, that is has no side effects, that no interaction with any medication, and will boost your immune system and will lower your chance of getting infected by any pathogen or having inflammatory illness or and thus chronic disease. So
Alhamdulillah, that sounds like black seed is the cure for everything. But wait a minute, I got to ask you the question, doctor, because we advertised the cure for everything. Would you say that black seed could cure anything?
Except death, meaning when the time comes that it's ordained.
So now, close but no cigar. All right, yeah, but that's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's move over to let's talk about Christianity. Let's look at the Bible. Let's find out something about. I want to find out about. Is there anything in the Bible or Christianity that might help us with this, Richard?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to quote. I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to quote Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one God, followed up by La ilaha illallah. There's the cure.
We're going to get back to that. Wow. Let's see. Our new visitor, guest with us right now, is Dr. Sultan. Dr. Sultan, what do you have on that particular topic?
I have something to add to it.
Okay.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Whoa! Yeah, I like that. All right, let's find out more about that. I want to know, first of all, Richard, I'm going to come back to you,
Okay.
if you will. Tell us, what did you mean? What is La ilaha illallah? Tell us about that.
I swear that there is only one God who is worthy of our worship.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's try to get you back up here. I don't know why it's not switching. There you go. Now you're on. All right, go ahead. Tell us, What is La ilaha illallah?
This means that there is only one God who's worthy of our worship. That's Allah.
Okay, all right. I like that. So God is the one who could give us a cure for
Singular.
anything. Is that right?
One God. One God.
One
Yes, the
God, one way.
creator,
I like it. I love
provider,
it. Okay, but
sustainer.
now let's go over to the second part of that. Dr. Sultan, what is that about? Tell us.
Muhammadur Rasulullah. That I believe that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is the messenger and Rasul of Allah Ta'ala or God.
All right, that works. I like that. So this combination, La ilaha illallah, there's none worthy of my worship except the one and only God. And then the combination of going into and I swear or I believe, then I accept that Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, is my what? He's my guide. He's my prophet. Is that what we're looking for?
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly.
I love it. Now we'll go back to Dr. Ado. Dr. Ado, please, where are we going with this?
I think now with the coronavirus pandemic, everybody's desperately looking for help, spiritual help, physical help, immune system help, therapy, just way out. And we got a lot of great contributions to share with all mankind. And it is, the more that people learn and find out about all the good things that are out there, but they don't know about it. I hope through this platform, for Guidance TV, that they will be able to take a benefit of simple things that will help them through their tough times of fear, stress, anxiety, panic, and reverse that on the mental level, but also on the physical level, that the immune system will be strengthened by simple remedies that's very, very affordable and very effective and very safe. And it's been around for centuries. So this is a message of hope and optimism that will hopefully reverse all the negative things that's happening with the coronavirus pandemic.
I really do agree 100% with what you're saying. I don't want to be flip about this whole thing because I did like that title, The Cure for Everything. So on the internet, we have something on here, and I'd just like to share it with everybody. Just take a look at this, and it says there is a cure for everything, a science-based medical novella. I don't know what that is, but it's telling us one common feature of the pseudoscience, and let's clarify that. It's saying pseudoscience, guys, is that the proponents of a specific belief tend to exaggerate the scope and implications over time. The world of physics, there we go, so-called theory of everything, all right? So what they're saying here is not really a cure for everything. And in fact, there's not one thing that you could take, swallow, or smear on your body or anything that's going to really cure everything. But there is really, and that's why I'm focusing on the La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, because in reality, guys, the human being is made up of basically three components. The human being is a physical body. It has a physical body, which this is what we're fearing for right now, is the physical body. But then that we also have something that is the mental concept of whatever is going around us, and we're looking around and thinking and reacting within our own realm or our ahwal or conditions that we're in. We are doing that. And that's every human being. But then after that, there's something that cannot really be explained by strict science, and that is the inner soul or the inner nafs of the individual. Because not all of us have the same inclination of our body, nor do we have the same inclination of our mental perceptions. And likewise, we're not all the same with this spirit or soul or nafs or ruh that we're referring to right now. So the only thing that really makes sense to me, and this is my personal take on it, and if you don't share that, that's okay. But to me, the thing that takes care of my body is the thing that created it to begin with, which would be the creator. The creator of the universe would be responsible for the creation of my body. I didn't create my own body, okay? If I had, I would have put in a few little special things here or there, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, I didn't create my body. I didn't create myself. That's number one. So I would have to look to my creator. Now, when it comes to the mental, when I'm looking around and trying to figure things out, I found that the wisdom of the ancients, if you will, always goes back to how they relate to that creator and how they talk to us about if you find yourself in this kind of a situation or this kind of a problem, this is how you solve it. And then they'll take that back to the creator, and that makes me investigate this thing about this soul or ruh. And then again, we're talking to the creator, or about the creator anyway, and how can we find some kind of balance in all of this? And the only thing that I have found so far in my life is this thing called La ilaha illa Allah. There is no, the word La means no, all right? Ilah is God or gods, ilaha. Illah, which means except. These words sound very similar, don't they, in Arabic? La ilaha illa Allah. And that is not God, that is the name of the only God. Because an ilah in Arabic is a god. People have all kinds of gods. Some people worship statues, rocks, sticks, stones, bones, and pictures, images, human beings. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about a guy who worships football, for instance, because all of us are created to worship something. Allah said that in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ, that He didn't create us except for what? Except to worship. And that's what we do. We're always worshiping something. And you said, no, hey, I don't believe in God. So I didn't say you worship God, did I? You worship something, though. You worship your position, your job, your wife, your husband, something out there is appealing to you so much that you'll give your devotion to that. So much so that some people even kill themselves over what they're devoted to, and it doesn't seem to be helping them. They feel like I've been rejected by my whatever. Yeah, some people worship life itself, this life. Yeah, but everybody will always have something that they worship. All right, so that aside, we're saying there is nothing worthy of your worship except the creator and sustainer of this universe. All right, and that's what we meant by all of that. And I want to come back now to Dr. Adil. Assalamu Alaikum, Doctor.
Alaikum salam.
As you know, I was just kind of playing around with some of the things and giving a sense for a lot of our viewers are English second language, and a lot of our viewers are new to Islam, and some of them are very young, and a lot of the words and things that we might use might throw them off, and they're like, I don't get that. But by using this expression, I think we satisfied a lot of our viewers across the world. What do you think?
Very nicely said, beautiful, simple language everybody can relate to, and everybody can take something and apply it practically into their lives. So that's the simpler the message, the better it is to be understood and then hopefully implemented. So that's the impact that everybody eventually will like to have as a result of programs like this.
Yeah, actually, I have made so many mistakes in my life, but one of them is talking too much, too long, and people are going, "Oh, this is very interesting." Yeah, you know, they're falling asleep, but I'm so excited about what I'm talking about, and they're going, "Oh, yeah, oh yeah, yeah." What did he say? Is there going to be a video about this later? I can get. Oh,
You
they
have
love.
two good properties. Yes, you talk a lot, but it's all good stuff, and you say it in an exciting way that it's very difficult to find somebody yawning or sleeping while you talk. So that's another gift that God have given you.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Dr. Sultan, I would like to
Yeah.
ask you, whenever you think about La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, what comes into your mind? What things do you feel like you'd like to express?
Well, that gives me a direction. That gives me, you see, everyone needs a leader. And who can be a better leader than your prophet and your Allah? You see, there is one thing very important in life. You see, I'm going to go a little bit, and that is the ideas are the most important thing in life. You see, nothing can happen without ideas. And where do you think about our life on this planet, where we can get the best ideas, to keep us going and being successful? Nowhere other than the Allah's book, Quran, and His Prophet and his sayings and his actions that give us the best way to guide our lives. And one of the things in my life, I'm an avid hunter of good ideas. So wherever I find good ideas, whether it is in Quran, whether it is in Prophet's life, or in my medical field, wherever I find good ideas, I just go after those ideas, and that is the key to success. That you have enough good ideas and put them together, and you can solve any problems you have. Does it make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. The human being, what you're saying, I get from that a human being isn't really going to do anything without his thinking, his capacity to conceptualize something in his mind, the ideas that you're talking about. And when he gets an idea, then he wants to act on it. If it's something that appeals to him, and he says, "Hey, I'm going to benefit by this. I'm going to do it." Or if he said, "Oh, I'm going to lose something if I get into that. I'm going to go away from that." That is all human beings, even the smartest people on the planet, and those who are lacking intellect. I don't want to say dumb. Oop, I said it. Oops. Anyway, all of us come from this standpoint that we're going to look for something that will benefit us, or at least stay away from something that will hurt us, right?
Exactly. Exactly. So that's the struggle of life. You see, another interesting part of these ideas is, there are good ideas and there are weird ideas. Okay, what differentiates that? That's what I appreciate, the creation of Allah Ta'ala, the human being, because this is only the human being who can differentiate between good and the weird ideas. Otherwise, an animal, horse, a pig, all have the same organs as the human beings. But the ability to discern between good and bad ideas, that's what the gist of life is. So,
yeah, a good point. That's it. Yeah. I've thought about this a lot, and what you're saying makes a lot of sense, because when we look at certain animals, we realize that they have so many good things about them. But the one thing that animals don't have, you correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't have the ability to reason out and withhold and do things. For instance, fasting. We've got Ramadan's coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
And the Ramadan is we're going to give up food, drink, marital relations. We're supposed to not be smoking anyway, but if we are smoking, but you definitely can't do that. That'll break your fast. You're not supposed to do all these things. And we give it up from the time the first break of daylight until the sun sets. And that's every day for 29 or 30 days, depending on how many days are in that particular lunar month. And I never heard of any animals doing that, did you?
No. They will eat an opportunity whenever the opportunity arises, you see.
Yeah. Also, I've seen some animals that would carry food for their babies, like birds. They always get the worms and then they feed the babies. Yeah. I've seen that. And I've seen cats do stuff for their little babies and nurse them and lay down and let the babies nurse. But I never saw them go out of their way to do some of the things like human beings have a different kind of reasoning. And I might even go to somebody I consider an enemy and do something nice for them. And then they might retaliate by doing something even nicer for me. And then we build a bond. And I didn't see animals like a dog goes over to a cat and says, you know, even though you scratch my eye out, I'm still going to go ahead and lick you and be nice to you. And I don't know. What do you think?
That's a great point. That's why Allah Ta'ala has called human being as the highest creation, ashraful means superior than anybody and everything else what he has created. Ashraful makhluqat, that's what I was looking for the word.
Yep. Yeah, I agree 100%. This you're like me with the Arabic. You have to stop and think about it. Yeah, but the idea, the concept is there, regardless of what language we're going to be talking about. The concept of the human being has the ability to raise to the highest. But also, we have the ability to go to the lowest, because I never saw any animals torturing other animals just for fun. I didn't see that. Now, it might exist in some cases. It might. But I'm just saying, generally speaking, any human being can go to the lowest of low, and still the same human being, the same one, could become the highest of the high. And that's strange to me. That's not like any other creation, is it?
No, not to my knowledge. You see, and there is something we talk about human behavior. There is one very interesting question to think about. What is a normal behavior?
Oh, wow. That sounds like a sucker question right there. Yeah, like, okay, no matter what you say, you could be wrong, and no matter what the response is, could be right.
I'll explain that to you, okay? All right. A normal behavior is a behavior that a child expects from the parent and parent expects from the child. This is a behavior that a teacher expects from the student and student expects from the teacher. And this is the behavior that we expect from each other. Now, here is the question is, how often do we get normal behavior? Abnormal behavior is a part and parcel of human life, and the normal behavior you will find very seldom encountered in your lifetime. You can probably count only a few people on your fingertip whom you can, yes, this guy is an even kill. Think about it.
You know what? You just nailed me. I've been caught. I know I've been caught now, because
no.
You got me. You got me, because I just found out I'm not normal. Yeah, because you like you said, a child expecting the parent to do so and so, and the
Right.
parent is expecting the child to do so and so, a little kid, you know, that sounds like a normal thing. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. But me, whatever you expect this guy to do, Yusuf Estes,
Mm.
he's not going to do that. He's going to do some other crazy thing. Hell.
Well, you know, one thing, love can take you in extreme direction. And I'm not saying going extreme. Can take you in a direction that when people don't understand, they may call you crazy. Just like people call gave so many different names to our prophet because they just did not understand him. You see, but now, if once we understand his message, then it is 100% a normal behavior.
Wow. Guys,
Yeah.
everybody at home, I want you to hang on to what our Dr. Sultan just said. I want you to hang on to that for a minute, and I want you to think about it. Well, I'm going to play this thing for you. This is our break time. You got about 45 seconds here, and then we'll be right back. So I want you to watch this and learn about how we've been on the air for 10 beautiful years, and we want to keep going and growing, and you can help us. DonateIslam.com. Watch this and then think about how you can help us out. Keep us going. Watch this. We'll be right back. Stay there. Stay guided with Guidus TV. Can you imagine? It's our 10th anniversary. Guidus TV on the air for 10 years already. Wow. And we want to keep going and growing. And how you can do that? Join us. Be part of what we are doing with Recite on TV, Bridge to Faith, Simple Reminders with Abu Hafsa, all of these great programs and more coming to you 24 hours a day, no commercials, no advertising, just pure Islam with Quran every hour, with reminders throughout the day what the Hadith teaches. These programs are the only collection coming to us here in America from America, and you can be part of it. Guide US TV. Keep it on. Keep it going. Keep it growing. Stay guided with Guidus TV. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are back, and you're watching Guidus TV. We're talking about the cure for everything. What is that cure? And we already discussed it, and we found out early on in the program. And who helped us to know about that cure was none other than the former Baptist minister, and we're going to put him right back on again. Here's Richard. Richard, Assalamu Alaikum.
Alaikum salam. You know that there's a direct correlation between inner peace and physical health. Stress, a depression, anxiety that affects your inner, your organs, and you have some physical problems out of that, compared to just receiving peace that you find in worshiping the one God, Allah. You put your face to the floor, to the ground, wherever, and you just surrender everything to Him and begin to walk in a new peace, knowing that He's in control, He is God, and that peace then just generates good health.
Alhamdulillah for that. Hey, what do you think if we take calls right now? You like that idea?
Let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, we're going to have some callers in here right now. 1-800-971-4383. Everybody pick up your phone and call us at the same time and make my phone ring off the hook, okay? And I'll only be able to answer 2 at a time anyway. But anyway, call us right now. I got the phone fixed. It does ring now, so we're not going to miss the calls, inshallah. God willing, and the creeks don't rise, we're going to be able to take your call. So call us right now, 1-800-971-4383. Oh, and if you see this right over here, it says live, that's good. But if it says recorded, don't call, because that means we're not on there. We're just recorded that, okay? You got that? You see where I'm pointing right here? Okay, guys, that's it. It says live. Call me 1-800-971-4383, and if it says recorded, just listen to the ones who do call. Okay, and as far as when is this program aired? We somebody sent a photo to us. Now that's cool. Now why would somebody send us a photo? Maybe it's something that we need to see. I don't know where it is, but I'll look for it later. So what I'm telling you is, when is our program on? It's every night at this same time. We got a caller on here, and we'll take the caller. Assalamu Alaikum, caller.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sheikh, this is Dr. Fayaz. I'm from Bangalore, India.
Bangalore, India? Are you calling from Bangalore?
Yeah.
MashaAllah.
You're in Bangalore right now?
Yes, I am in Bangalore right now. Early morning
Wow!
here.
How is everything over there?
Super. Everything is fine, doing well. Great.
All right.
Weather is good. Cases are down. There are not many cases.
All right. Alhamdulillah. Do you have a question for either of the doctors here tonight? I think, did you say you're a medical doctor?
Yes, I am also. Yes, I am. I'm a consultant physician. Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess everybody's looking to you for answers for everything, right?
Yeah, but I thought maybe I can get benefit from the experience of the doctors you are having there on the panel. I wanted to know how to use black seed. What is the dosage and duration, and what's the route of taking the medicine? Okay.
All right. Dr. Adil, if you will, give us a little bit for our doctor from, you're in Bangladesh, is that right?
No, Bangalore, India.
Oh, Bangalore, India. Yeah. Bangalore. Yeah. All right. Yes. Give him some advice here, please.
Okay. Thank you so much for that question. Basically, black seed, it comes in just the seed, but it also comes in compressed oil, and that's the one I recommend highly because it's a very high concentration. Usually, the one that I had most experience with is about 650 milligram a day. You could take in the regular, just for maintenance, 1 tablet, but during acute illness, you can go up to 2 a day, and you can take it early in the morning. You can take them both at once. The most experienced, effect that the people report is a little burping, because carminative effect, and it's a smooth muscle later effect. But most people have done extremely well, even during the acute phase. And you could do, I'm not saying trials, but certainly can offer it to everybody, whether they're asymptomatic, folks that tested positive, for instance, for coronavirus, or negative, and they just wanted to have it so that they have extra boost in the immune system. Everybody will benefit, whether you take it for prevention or for treatment or for to prevent future relapses, because this stuff is not going away. And I tell this to everybody, whether it's going to be, going through with the hot summer, is going to go through a little bit of decreased number of cases, but then it may resurge again in the fall. So if you have a strong immune system, you'll be all set, no matter what time of the year, no matter regardless of the case, because it only affects and coronavirus kills those who have weak immune system. So we know that this has been for centuries old effective therapy, and you could implement that in your practice and share it with everyone, because people are desperate for help, and this stuff works very well.
Actually, we're looking at something on the air right now, Doctor, and this is, I found it on, it's webmd.com, and it says, historically, black seed has been used for headache, toothache, nasal congestion, asthma, arthritis, intestinal worms, pink eye, and pockets of infection, abscesses, and parasites. And today, the black seed is most commonly used for asthma, diabetes, hypertension, weight loss, other conditions, but there's no good scientific evidence so far to support what we're doing for it. And I think that it's high time that we as Muslims support an effort to investigate this black seed and see what we can do to help bring this very important aspect of cures to the human beings. I just interrupted you to say all of that.
That's okay, because most of the people, for instance,
I agree
doctor,
with you.
most of the
Actually, I
trials,
use it
for
for.
instance,
Wait a minute. He's talking. Hold on. Go ahead, doctor. The one in Bangalore.
Actually, I use it for my patients. I give them about 6 drops in coffee or tea or warm water they can drink in the night. It will induce good sleep for them, and it controls the blood pressure.
Okay. Have you used it for
And
any
also-
other? Have you used the black
I use
seed
it.
for
I
any
have
other
used-
ailments?
Yeah, I have used it on patients, and it helps.
Okay, good. Specifically,
And-
what ailments have you seen the black seed work for?
I mean, I give it for patients with blood pressure, hypertension, and bronchitis, bronchial asthma patients, and they can take oil, black seed oil, about half a teaspoon in tea or their warm water, or they can drink it
Okay.
in the night.
All right.
Better on an empty stomach, or they can take in the morning before breakfast.
All right. Well, Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much, Doctor. We have a lot of other calls that are coming in, but I wanted to keep you on there. By the way, I visited Bangalore, and while I was there in Bangalore the first time, that's when the big tsunami hit. You remember that?
What happened that time?
The tsunami.
Tsunami. Yeah, I remember. I do remember. But that time I was not in Bangalore. I was in another country, I think.
Okay. I was in Bangalore we had Dr. Zakir Naik's big peace conference there many years ago. Anyway, it's great to have you on the air with us. I'm going to take another caller right now, but thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I always appreciate it. Jazakallah khair. For all the panel, you and your team, Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu Alaikum. MashaAllah. Can you imagine somebody calling all the way from Bangalore, India? Wow. MashaAllah. Dr. Sultan, what country have you, where your parents are from? Dr. Sultan.
You asked me?
Yes, Dr. Sultan.
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan se
But
hai.
I have been here. Yeah.
Pakistan
But
se hai.
I've been here
Aji.
50
Aji.
years.
May Texastan se ho.
Huh?
We have another caller on the line. Let's take that next
Okay.
caller. MashaAllah. Caller, Salaam Alaikum. Where are you calling from?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Just 1 minute, brother. Talk to my husband.
All right.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum
Wa alaikum
assalam.
assalam.
Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Canada.
Canada. All right. And what's your name,
Yeah.
brother?
My name is Abu Hassan.
Abu Hafsan?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Welcome to the show. Do you have a question for our doctors tonight?
Actually, you guys, I listened and I just wanted to mention one thing.
Okay.
As quoted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
Okay.
Costus root.
The what?
Costus root. This is calling in Hadith, in Arabic, Oud al-Hindi. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the 3 things. One is hijama, and the second one is Costus root. Costus root is calling Costal Hindi, or in Arabic calling Oud al-Hindi. This is roots, and this is the best for pneumonia and tonsils and influenza and the rib pain this is in Bukhari and Muslim and the
Ah.
other hadith books mentions. And I was sick 2 years.
Oh,
And here, yeah, I was 2 years and running here, there, every specialist, but the result is come to zero. From beginning, again start, one call, or you have asthma, second decline, or you have a sinus, the third say check the allergy test, is everything is negative.
okay.
So 2 years. After then, I read it because I am a student of hadith also. So as in Tibb Nabawi, they mention this costus root. So I bought from here, and first day I use 80%. I feel better. 80% right
Wow.
away.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank
And
you.
I am using every day. My kids, me, and my wife, and even I
MashaAllah.
make the videos also for this.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. That's amazing.
So this
Yeah.
is
Thank you.
very
Thank you for sharing that
helpful
with
for
us.
pneumonia.
Okay. We'll look into that. Thank you so much. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. And I want to come back now to Dr. Adil and the subject we're talking about cures. And when we say cure, really at the end of the day, isn't it everything in the hands of Allah as far as a cure goes? Then is there some hadith telling us about that there's not going to be a disease except Allah has provided some kind of a cure for it? Can you talk about that, doctor?
Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, tadaw, seek help in medications for disease. لكل داء دواء. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not created a disease without creating a cure for it. So our job is to go seek consultation, help, and to find out what's the best remedy for that. Now, I would like to use this opportunity to reach out to all colleagues, Muslims and non-Muslims around the globe, to really start taking the black seed seriously into the armamentarium of treating, all kinds of infection, whether take it for wellness purposes, just to keep the immune system strong and healthy, or to fight an acute infection, no matter what it is. It's viral, like coronavirus, or any other infection or cancer disease. We have now a very big series of patients that's been helped, and without any side effects, without depressing immune system. The whole problem is, like without mentioning all these commercials about this very expensive $5,000 to $8,000 a month medication that actually kills the immune system, and it end up with a resurgence of infections like tuberculosis and depresses the bone marrow and subject the body to fatal infections. So we have to be smart and really take advantage of what we have, and something has been validated, tested, and so on, and not to rush. For instance, right now, I know there's been an excitement about hydrochloroquine, for instance, to use and so on, but it really does have side effects. It prolongs the QT interval on the EKG for the heart, and it leads to fatal arrhythmias. And a lot of people need to know that. So everything in medicine, we do risk-benefit ratio. If you have something that works and works well with no side effects and no interaction with medication, and has been tested and time proven for centuries, not just a couple of years, centuries, I believe we should really consider it to be used, as a definite effective therapy, natural therapy. That could be used in synchrony with others if something comes along that is helpful. But in the meantime, when there's people that are desperate to find help out there, and we know what it is, I think we need to let them know about it, try it, and get the benefit of it. And I think for Muslims around the globe, they really should lead that effort in every locality, Bangalore, Canada, anywhere in the globe. That we should be promoting it for Muslims and non-Muslims alike, because the Prophet ﷺ, they was sent as a mercy to all mankind. And we should be on the forefront to get data gathering and collection and let people know about it, because it has to be evidence based. And I'm saying this because the biggest number of people used was all non-Muslims, and they reported a fantastic results in whatever disease situation, even those who did not have any disease and they just wanted it for mental sharpness or for weight loss, for increased energy, which everybody needs. Then it helped them as well and keep them, say, because every day everybody wakes up with daily stresses of life, and then the immune system kind of gets weakened. But if we rebuild it naturally, then this stuff is going to be a great thing for long term. This, as we see all the talks about resurgence of coronavirus again in the fall, and new bugs, and that's not gonna affect the fact that if you have a strong immune system and you build it well, along with proper nutrition and supplements and sleep and stress management and so on and so forth, and spiritual wellness, all this together will lead to strong immune system. So it doesn't matter what you have out there, whatever the bug is, you're going to be fine. That's the message that we need to get to everybody.
MashaAllah. Wow. Dr. Sultan, you have a comment about this?
Yes, I have a comment about this. Very, very interesting subject is going on. You see, I will first say in Urdu and then I'll translate into English. You see, we say dua and dawa. Dua means prayers, what we all talking about, and dawa means remedy. What remedies we combine the prayers with the remedies, and then you're likely to get the best results, because Allah Ta'ala always says that you should make effort at your own, because without making your effort at your own, and I'm not going to help you until you make some effort. And this reminds me a very interesting story of our Prophet Isa alayhi salam, when he was born, and Hazrat Maryam was under the tree, and they were all full of all the dates, and Allah Ta'ala said, shake the tree, and then they fell. Allah Ta'ala could have made it fall without her shaking it. She had gone through the labor, she was in a lot of distress, but Allah Ta'ala always asks to make concrete efforts at your own, and then I will help you. So in medicine is no different in here, that we should combine dua with dawa, and from dawa means the remedies, and this is it's not we got a short time, it's a big subject, that what does dawa mean, what does the remedy mean? That means going off to the real causes of chronic illness. Well, you can take a headache and you take a pain pill and your headache will go away, but is that the answer? No. You got to find what is causing your headaches. So at other future meetings, we will discuss on this big subject, but just want to give a little introduction to the concept of the prayers combined with the remedies.
Yes, I think that's a very important aspect. I would like to now talk to Richard about this. Richard Kleifer, you have been healing the spirits and the downtrodden, the folks who have really, over the years, felt a need to reach out to the Lord above. And in your searches and in your efforts, I think that we could benefit from the. Hold on one second. Let me just answer this. This is from Kissimmee, Florida, I think.
Have a caller.
And we'll accept the call. Yes, we accept it. And we have somebody in Kissimmee, Florida. Assalamu Alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, brother. How are you?
MashaAllah. Are you in Kissimmee, Florida?
Yes, I am. I'm actually the person that called yesterday, if you remember.
What's your name?
And Asma.
Asma. Yeah, Asma. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. What's going on?
Yeah, I called back because I started praying and I prayed like the whole five salawat that I told you that you told me to do.
Yeah.
And so, alhamdulillah, I prayed all five prayers today. So, alhamdulillah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh. Now, I don't know if this is social distancing, or I don't know if it's in Islam or not, but I'm going to hug my phone. Oh, yeah. Is that haram?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. It's also like the fact that I'm home all day, so that kind of helps. And it was easier to pray on time because it felt easier than trying to combine them or anything like that. So
Allah made it easy for you. He did. He made it.
Alhamdulillah.
So, this is going back to some of our other programs where we talked about some of the good that Allah brings out of everything that we see as evil and bad, but there's always some good that comes out of it. Ultimately, good, if not for in here, but it will be good in the hereafter. And I'm so happy for you, girl. I'm really happy for
Thank
you.
you.
This is so
Thank
good.
you.
Good.
Yeah, that's
By the way, did you pray for us? Did you pray for us? Did you?
Yes, I said that's why I watch you guys and everything, and I support you for everything that you guys do. Jazakallah khair. And
Well, we prayed for you.
Every salah.
After we went off the air, my wife and I we were praying for all of the people that were that were watching. A lot of people, they don't call in. I know, because we have literally millions of people watching right now, all over the United States and Canada and around the world. We had a phone call just now from India. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
So that's I'm trying to turn my life around and try it little by little.
I have an idea for you.
I'm also.
Yeah. Are you ready for an idea? Okay, here's my idea. If you will take the time to watch our program when we're live, call whenever you feel inspired to call, talk to us, and then if you will, just share the links or share the way for other people. Are you watching this? How are you watching this right now? Facebook? Oh my goodness gracious. Haram, sister. Haram. No, I'm just kidding. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Ooh. I'm so.
You guys are live on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a Facebook account. We have a YouTube account. Actually, we have quite a few accounts on social media right now. And I would like to encourage you to just take it easy with yourself and only do that what you're inspired to do. Don't do anything you feel like, oh, I have to do this, I'm pressured to do that. No, because when you really want to get closer to Allah, like say somebody said, here's $1 million, but you have to walk across the street for it. Man, I'm the first one to run out the door, right? I mean, duh.
Yeah.
But if I really want Allah, then I should want it so much that I would be excited. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be fasting. Why? For Allah. It's not because that I feel like that, I need to lose weight, or because I need to, improve my look, or something like that. No, I'm doing it because I want to get closer to Allah. And fasting, by the way, Allah, He doesn't tell us what the reward is. He says that this is between Him and the servant, and He's going to give the reward on the day of judgment. Oh, wow. So look at that. And Ramadan's coming up, and look how Allah is guiding you right a couple weeks before Ramadan, and you're back in the swing of everything, and you got a chance to go right up back where you were, inshallah.
That's why I wanna keep praying all the time so I can get used to it, and it becomes like a routine, So I feel weird if I don't pray, and then eventually little by little it's changing things in my life, and my character and everything like that. It's a little bit scary because it's almost like I've lived my life a certain way, but I know that that life I don't want it. You understand? Like I don't want that life. It doesn't bring me happiness. It doesn't make my heart. There's something missing in my heart. So inshallah, I hope it guides me and makes it easier for me to like keep going on that path, inshallah. So I would, if you can please, everybody pray for me, and I'll pray for you guys too. And jazakumullah khair.
Thank you, Asma.
Thank you.
MashaAllah. Oh,
Thank you.
we ran out of time, guys. We got to sign off right now. All right, everybody, stay guided. Keep watching Guidance TV. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time, same station. Don't forget us from your du'as, inshallah. Jazakumullah. Can you imagine? It's our 10th anniversary. Guidance TV on the air for 10 years already. Wow. And we want to keep going and growing. And how you can do that, join us. Be part of what we are doing with Recite on TV, Bridge to Faith, Simple Reminders with Abu Hafsa, all of these great programs and more coming to you 24 hours a day, no commercials, no advertising, just pure Islam with Quran every hour, with reminders throughout the day what the Hadith teaches. These programs are the only collection coming to us here in America from America, and you can be part of it. Guide US TV. Keep it on. Keep it going. Keep it growing. Stay guided with Guidance TV.